It's your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons to let's get to it, y'all, man. Let's talk about them Kabuki Warriors, bro. Damage control, bro, against Black Excellence. The storm is coming. Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Naomi, man, in this 6-woman tag team match, bro. Very interesting matchup as well. I talked about this in my last video, or in the polls, but I think I did the poll on it. And I talked about how interesting it was. We had 3 black women, then we had 3 Pacific Islanders, Dakota Kai, along with the 2 Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane in this match. I think it was definitely a historic matchup in that vein in the women's division, man. So I was definitely looking forward to this one, man. I think, they got the feud going a little bit late, but I thought they actually did something with it. They only really did anything with it for 2 weeks, but I think they did a pretty good job of putting it together pretty late. I think there's still some things you could do with it after WrestleMania, obviously, but there's also gonna be some friction, I think, between both teams as well going forward in the future. But we'll get to that in later in the video. Let's get to the match, man. Let me break down how this match went. Hold on, let me go back up for a little bit. Okay, here we go. So again, it was Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Naomi versus Asuka, Kairi Sane, and Dakota Kai. Before we start, let's talk about the entrances real quick. I like the way the Kabuki Warriors Damage Control entrance started with the whole Japanese thing on starting out. I like that. That was pretty cool. I've been really liking Dakota Kai's entrance, like the whole thing that she does with her hand. It's like a gun thing, I think, or something like that. I don't know what it is, but like when she holds it back, I think it's pretty cool, man. I think she just started doing it when she got back from injury, man. I don't remember her doing it in the past, like the year before or whatever. If she did, let me know in the comment section, but I don't remember seeing it before, but maybe she has done it. I just didn't notice it from before. And then, I said the 2 best entrances of WrestleMania tonight was Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Naomi, and The Rock's entrance. Like, those 2 entrances were great. They did a really good job with Bianca, Jade, and Naomi's entrance tonight. That entrance was phenomenal, bro. That entrance was phenomenal. I like what they did with that. The whole thing where they were elevated on the stage, and then the stage started going down to the stage where they were able to do their entrances separately, bro. I like that, bro. That was pretty cool. It almost don't make you want to see, like, we know if they're going to do a tag team, it's got to be 2 of them instead of 3, but it almost make you not even want to, like, split any of them up, but that's going to happen. We'll talk about that after the match. Let's get into how the match went, man. Sane performed an early dive from the top rope and hit a standing Naomi with an insane elbow on the floor. The Damage Control trio isolated Naomi once she was back inside the ring. Naomi kicked Asuka and then executed a double cutter. Sane and Kai, who were on the apron. Belair tagged in and worked over on all 3 opponents. Belair pressed Sane over her head and then dropped her on top of Asuka and Kai. Belair performed a handspring into the ropes and then hit a standing moonsault on all 3 opponents. The crowd came to life when Belair teased, tagging in Cargill. The one thing that I noticed too, man, the crowd was really into wanting to see Jade Cargill, bro. They kept on asking for Jade. That's pretty cool to know that the crowd definitely is loving Jade Cargill right now, because that's someone that you could definitely put into the title picture in the future. I've been saying there's only a few girls that I could actually see Rhea Ripley losing to. She's probably one of them. Obviously, Bianca is going to be the other one. If they had booked Naomi like TNA booked Trinity, when she was Trinity, I think she could also have beat Rhea Ripley, because she already beat Deonna Purrazzo, who's still the best in-ring performer, female in-ring performer in the whole entire world right now, in my opinion. She beat her in TNA at Slammiversary last year, so I think if they went in that direction, I could definitely see it. But anyways, continuing here, her opponents prevented her from doing so. Belair was isolated until she did a somersault to avoid a double clothesline, and then Cargill got tagged in. She received a big pop once she was in. It's very similar to when she was at the Royal Rumble, Belair chokeslammed one opponent, and then Sane dove from the top rope at Cargill, who caught her and gave her a backbreaker. By the way, Cargill was also sporting a new haircut. I like that. That haircut actually looked pretty nice on her. I like that haircut that Cargill got. I think she should keep that. I think she should keep it short like that, man. It looks really good on her. Cargill dumped Kai awkwardly and then hit her with a Michinoku driver, but the pin attempt was quickly broken up. Blair set up for the KOD that Asuka broke up, and then Asuka accidentally sprayed Sane with mist, and that was pretty much all she wrote for Damage CTRL. At that point, Belair whipped Asuka with her ponytail, and this was one of the loudest. Her ponytail made a loud sound on her skin, bro. It was crazy. That was a crazy spot right there. And then followed up with a KOD that Cargill hit Jaded on Kai. So interesting that they let Cargill get the pin attempt here, and they won in about 8 minutes. So it was the shortest match I think on WrestleMania tonight. Short and sweet though. It didn't even really need to be a long match. You know, it was perfect the way it was. So Asuka, Kairi Sane, and Dakota Kai, that was all they wrote. As Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi, to nobody's surprise, got the win. Let's go over to the poll, because I did a poll for this match. I want to see how the results was through this point. So both polls ended up getting similar turnouts. So this one, for this particular match, got 453 votes, and boy, Jade, Naomi, and Belair, the EST, they all dominate this one. 92% to 8%. I hadn't seen a blowout like this in a minute in one of my polls. 31 likes. Thank y'all for voting and for liking the video as well. I really appreciate it. We're going to go over Rhea and Becky next, but let me talk about the futures of these teams real quick. I'm going to just say this. I'm going to say this. Definitely, as far as booking goes, they got to figure out the two that they want to run with for the tag team division, because obviously whoever they pick should be the ones to beat the Kabuki Warriors for the title. Right now, I think there's a lot of money in Bianca and Jay being a tag team. I would do those two. I would just outright do those two. Let them be a tag team for about maybe half the year or something like that. And then, you know, at some point in the future, because I know people want to see the match, people want to see Jay versus Bianca at a future WrestleMania. I think you got a lot of time before you can do that. You could even do that at a SummerSlam as well in the future. Like, I think you got a lot of time before you can do that match, bro. Because obviously one of them are going to have to be a heel. I wouldn't even do it. Just Bianca could really help Jay along the way, like this, with the way the WWE books their matches and stuff, and could she just kind of learned off of her and just let her be a tag team with her. And my plan was, if y'all been watching my videos with Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell in the past week, I've been saying build them up, put them with Rhea in a New Judgment Day group, with Rhea as the leader, and then have Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell beat Jay and Bianca whenever they're ready to take the tag team titles off of them. I think that'd be pretty cool later in the year to do that, and it'll put Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell in a very prominent position for them to get the rub off of them. So, yeah, I think that's the direction they should go. And then on Damage CTRL side, Dakota Kai gets herself away from the Kabuki Warriors at some point, and she turns her back on them, and she kicks all three of them out of the group. But they stay together. I will keep Io, Kairi, and Asuka together though. But I think what Dakota Kai should do, she should merge Damage CTRL with Rhea's group. I think there should be a merger with those groups and create a big super group in the women's division. We haven't seen nothing like that in a long time. It's time we get that big faction going. Because Rhea needs like a bloodline. She needs to be like the female Roman Reigns, bro. She needs to be on top and very hard to beat. But she's going to need a team around her. That's why I think they should go in that direction like that. So, and then I will prop one of the girls between Bianca, Jay, and Naomi to be in that group. Maybe Naomi. Maybe Naomi is the one that gets jealous and she turns heel. She gets jealous of Bianca and Jay getting real close, and then just Naomi just snaps and she ends up turning heel. So, and you could even have Naomi join the bloodline. Because Jimmy there. So, I don't know. There's a lot of things that they could do. There's a lot of things that they could do. So we'll see what they do, man. But go ahead and get this video a like, share, subscribe, y'all. Thank y'all for watching this one. We're going to talk about Rhea and Becky next. Thank y'all for watching this one. Afternoons to like.